I'd like to welcome everyone to the Louth PPN Community Awards for 2021, and unfortunately we're meeting again online, and of course I know everybody would like to meet personally, but it's better than nothing, and it's great to be able to have a facility to recognise the great work that's done by all of the membership of the PPN networks. Indeed, democracy in Louth and across the country, and in every council across the country, is enhanced by the fact that people volunteer in their communities to be involved, to make the place a better place, and to pass on that place in a better condition than they found it. So, from our perspective, having a large PPN network in Louth of over 448 members is vital to the work that we do, and we really appreciate all of the time and effort that many of you put in. The awards recognise and honour the outstanding achievement and contribution made by your organisations in Louth. Without your hard work and dedication, many of these support schemes, initiatives and projects would not take place. It is right that we take time tonight to thank you for your work and celebrate your achievements. With 478 groups representing the environment, social inclusion and community pillars of the PPN, all doing amazing work in the community to help both people in your groups and the wider public. This is an outstanding achievement in such a short time frame, as setting up new structures is not without its challenges, particularly given the fact that over the last 2 years we've had the restrictions imposed on us due to COVID. Your involvement in the PPN is valued and very much appreciated by all in Louth County Council. Events like today gives an opportunity to highlight and share experiences and learn from each other. Always remember, you provide inspiration to those you work with and show leadership within your community. The best way not to feel hopeless is to get up and do something. Don't wait for good things to happen to you. If you go out and make good things happen, you will fill the world with hope, and you will fill yourself and your communities with hope. And indeed, hope is one of the greatest of all virtues, because it implies that by our own efforts we can make the future better. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. Thank you.
Hello there everybody, and you're very welcome to the online virtual ceremony for Louth PPN Community Awards for 2021. I'm sure, like myself, you're all very disappointed that we're not sitting together cosy in the Castle Bellingham Hotel, enjoying a lovely meal and having an opportunity to see each other in person and to properly applaud with loud applause that you all deserve for the awards that we're handing out this evening. These awards are a very important event every year. They're a recognition of the dedication and hard work of all our community groups and organisations over indeed the last nearly 2 years. There are 478 groups that now represent the environment, social inclusion and community pillars of the PPN, all of them doing amazing work in the community to help people in your groups and the wider public of County Louth. Your involvement as members of the PPN is greatly valued. Your voice is being heard when policies are being developed in Louth, and indeed being heard beyond that. I had a recent experience where the national climate action conversation that went on about the new climate action plan of the government, the PPNs were involved in that as well. And it shows that you're there as the voice of community, the voice of the community groups, and it's a very important voice, and it's a voice that people want to hear and people want to listen to. The Friday Communiqué, your PPN website and the social media for communication and keeping up to date are all wonderful, and they're there every week with information about funding, public consultations, statutory notices and what's going on generally. We want to thank specially John Mulligan of Independent Newspapers and the Louth PPN Secretariat and all our participants for this year's Community Awards. It couldn't happen if you didn't compete, would it? Special thanks to staff Louise Edmonds and Danielle Monaghan from Fingal County Council, who carried out the judging of all our finalists, and I'm sure it was a very difficult job for them. Congratulations to every single one of the 29 groups who took part this year. Your efforts are always appreciated and commended. They're very important. The work you do, as I said, is vitally important to the people in your groups, the people in your communities and the people of County Louth. So enjoy the awards, whether you win or not, you're marvellous and you're a winner. And thank you so much for participating in this year's competition.
A Cahorlock agus Cardia, I am delighted once again to be presenting the Louth PPN Community and Voluntary Awards. These awards celebrate the achievement of individuals and community groups across County Louth who have made a significant difference in our local communities. The community and voluntary sector is vital, and it is an honour and privilege once again to be presenting these awards. We would like to extend our thanks to those who have made these awards and the work of the Louth PPN this year possible. Our funders in the Department of Rural and Community Development and Louth County Council, our media sponsor for the PPN Awards, the independent newspapers, the PPN Secretariat and Project Subgroup that organise the awards, Louth PPN representatives for their participation and representation of the PPN over the last year and going forward, Councillor P.O. Smith and Joan Martin, CE. Our first category is Arts and Culture, and the first finalist is Creative Spark Sikh Festival in Dundalk, County Louth. The Sikh Festival is centred on promoting contemporary urban art in Dundalk. It is a collaboration of local groups such as Creative Spark, Dundalk Bids and Dundalk Tidy Towns, which also harness the support of local businesses within the community and the wider creative and cultural sector. By commissioning established and emerging artists locally, nationally and internationally, they aim to promote the town culturally and artistically, repositioning the areas as a vibrant hub for creativity. This board collaboration has been a powerful ingredient in supporting town centre regeneration. Since 2019, the Sikh Festival highlights the important influence art can have in the public domain, its role as a catalyst for change, helping reinvigorate and refresh some town centre spaces. The teams behind the artwork are instrumental in telling Dundalk's story and connecting people to the history and heritage of Dundalk. The second finalist is Dromiskin Tidy Towns. The monastic site in Dromiskin village was a catalyst for the Tidy Towns Committee, including an objective in their Tidy Towns plan to promote and enhance the heritage product in the community and embrace the motto of being proud of its past and confident of its future. They have delivered on this objective in recent times by developing a 16-point heritage trail in the village, funded by the LEADER programme, with their most recent and ongoing project being the creation of a village centre heritage park on a piece of land licensed to the community for that purpose. Dromiskin Tidy Towns has been creative in sourcing funds to transform an underutilised piece of land into a beautiful designed, impeccably maintained public space that interprets so many aspects of the community's heritage, including famous sons, sporting, railway and trailblazing from Father Nicholas Callan. In 2021, 3 more interpretations were installed, highlighting the farming, traveller and famous daughter stories from times gone by. The park attracts many visitors on a daily basis, including tours by local class groups and group visits led by historians, as well as having been in the setting for community events where the talents of locally based Cuchulainn Celtic Strings Youth Orchestra entertained locals and guests.
In the Art and Culture category, the award of recognition for service to the community goes to Creative Spark Sikh Festival. Well done. And the Outstanding Award of Recognition for Service to the Community goes to Dromiskin Tidy Towns.
Our second category is Environmental and Animals. The first finalist is the Oriel River Catchment and Coastal Association. The vision of the Oriel River Catchment and Coastal Association is that the habitats of the rivers which flow into Dundalk Bay, as well as the region's coastal environments, are healthy and biodiverse and are resilient to future change, supporting vibrant and prosperous communities. This organisation is concerned with the rivers, streams, wetlands and coastline that extend from Carlingford Lough to the very south of Dundalk Bay. In order to achieve this vision, Liam Woods has been the driving force behind getting numerous training courses run in the county, including small stream characterisation systems training and rivers, invasive spaces. In the past, the organisation has achieved so much thanks to the hard work of Liam. The group has received leader funding and created an app for the community to use and assess their local rivers. They have also successfully received funding from the Department of Agriculture for a local EIP, working with farmers and landowners to improve the water quality. This work is ongoing, but it is already a huge effort towards protecting our rivers and coastal areas. He has also deployed water temperature gauges into our rivers, and this information will be available to the public to see and use. He has been working with local farmers and landowners to improve our water courses in addition to a range of other activities. Our second finalist is Drogheda Animal Rescue. Drogheda Animal Rescue was established in 1997 and became a registered charity in 2007. Drogheda Animal Rescue is a completely voluntary organisation whose dedicated team of volunteers are committed to taking into its care animals who have been abandoned, strayed, lost, surrendered, or are victims of injury or neglect in Louth and the surrounding areas. If these animals are not reunited with their owners, Drogheda Animal Rescue helps to restore the animals to health with required veterinary care before beginning the process of finding them appropriate new homes. Drogheda Animal Rescue maintains a neutering programme and puts efforts into promoting responsible pet ownership, ensuring that no animal being rehomed via the Drogheda Animal Rescue will contribute to the county's overpopulation of unwanted cats and dogs, as well as working year-round on our extensive trap, neuter and return programme for feral cats within the community. Drogheda Animal Rescue plays a vital role in the community and public education regarding animal welfare and is often invited to speak in both primary and secondary schools on animal welfare matters.
In the Environment and Animals category, the award of recognition for service to the community goes to Drogheda Animal Rescue. Well done. And the Outstanding Award of Recognition for Service to the Community goes to Oriel River Catchment and Coastal Association. Again, congratulations to you.
Our third category is Older Persons and Disability, and the first finalist is Roche Emmett's All Stars. Roche Emmett's All Stars group was established in August 2020 in recognition of the need to provide a dedicated GAA for all session at the GAA Club, a session specifically for children with additional needs. This provides the children with an opportunity to become an active member of our club, just like their siblings. Sessions are held every Saturday morning during the GAA calendar year, along with providing a session during midterm in October to further support the children when they are out of school. The sessions are provided free of charge. They have established and trained a team of 24 coaches and volunteers who coach our All-Star squad of 23 children, offering invaluable one-to-one coaching. These sessions also have become a lifeline for the parents and caregivers of the children. They are afforded a rare opportunity to have some time out. Some parents opt to use the walking track and engage in their own physical activity, safe in the knowledge that their children are in a fun and safe environment. Roche Emmett's were also thrilled to see that the success of the All-Star sessions has been a demand for these sessions to become more available to children throughout the country. Our second finalist is the Alzheimer's Daycare Centre in Drogheda. Trea Lodge Alzheimer's Daycare Centre provides dementia-specific, person-centred care to meet the needs of the person with dementia in a warm, welcoming and safe environment while providing support and stimulation. The centre works with each person to ensure they feel comfortable and supported and their individual needs are met as far as is possible. They offer a wide range of services and activities, including reminiscence therapy, music sessions, gentle exercises, art and crafts, and personal care. The daycare service includes a hot lunch and transport, which is provided by many of the centres. Jerry Layden joined over 3 years ago as a volunteer and has become the driving force of the new building. He has worked with the LEADER programme to secure a grant so they could proceed with the new building last February. He works closely with the builder and all relevant organisations to ensure that the centre stays on target and on budget. He has worked tirelessly for the organisation and is dedicated to the cause and is a great asset to the Alzheimer's Daycare Centre in Drogheda.
In the older persons and disability category, the award of recognition for service to the community goes to Roach Emmett's All Stars. Boolabus. And the outstanding award of recognition for service to the community goes to Alzheimer's Daycare Centre Drogheda. A welcome addition to Drogheda and a big congratulations to them.
Our next category is sports. The first finalist is Sean McDermott's GFC Juveniles. Sean McDermott's Juvenile Committee offer fun and learning through GAA to the rural community for all children from 2 years to 17 years of age, of all abilities and nationalities, to join not only the club but the rural community. GAA training is provided every Friday evening free of charge to encourage children to improve and develop their social and physical skills. The small club is also the heart of their community and offering social events for the children from family fun days, barbecues, Halloween parties and Santa's Grotto, all for free and paid for by the committee. The club fosters a great sense of community, friendship and support, assisting with the community call during COVID-19, assisting with the community alert and fundraising for local charities such as SOSAD and Féileacáin. The club has become a lifeline within the community for the parents of the children, giving a social building and interaction for the children, encouraging participation in GAA blitzes with other clubs and fostering their ethos of taking part is the most important goal. Social membership for parents allows the parents to interact with each other in an environment which would not be readily available without Sean McDermott's GFC. From chatting on the sidelines, using the walking track for their own physical activity, or having a cup of tea and a chat while the children enjoy parties and fun social activities, all safe in the knowledge that their children are in a fun, safe and fully supervised environment. Our second finalist is Kilkerley Emmett's GFC. Kilkerley Emmets provide opportunity for all ages from 6 years old and above to participate in GAA associated activities. During the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown periods, the club was the only outlet for the community to walk, run and get exercise of any kind. The club provided the walking track and used lighting to light up the area in the evenings and the night times so local people could use the facilities. The club also provided contact details for the older generation within the community who required trips to the bank, to the shop or to another facility that they may need. This proved to be a very popular option for older people locally who could not leave their homes during lockdown. The club has provided invaluable help to all of the community. The walking track, the pitches and contact for the help of the older generation created a local atmosphere. People took advantage of the opportunity to get out and exercise, whether during the daylight hours or afterwards in the floodlit evening and night time.
Under the sports category, the award of recognition for service to the community goes to Kilkerley Emmets, and a big well done to them. And the outstanding award of recognition for service to the community goes to Sean McDermott's GFC Juveniles. Well done to you as well.
Our next category is ethnic minorities, and our first finalist is Culture Connect. Culture Connect addresses the barriers that new communities and the host community experience in working and living together. The social and cultural services focus on facilitating culturally appropriate services that ensures ongoing support for new communities and promote mutual understanding, cultural awareness and build positive relations. Established in 2010, the group connect and cater for the needs of users from over 35 different countries, many of whom suffer high levels of poverty, deprivation and social exclusion. Culture Connect uses a holistic approach and provides a welcoming space for people to meet and share, as well as access support to help build their skills to become active citizens of the community they live in. Our second finalist is Hands for Unity. Hands for Unity has successfully brought together women from minority ethnic groups together with people from Ireland as a way of building an inclusive community. Their contribution to the community has also enabled them to reach out to women in need in the Drogheda area. Their efforts are not just limited to Ireland, rather, they have helped many international communities in need. For example, their services include helping people in Drogheda, the Philippines, Africa and India. During the pandemic, they raised money to provide healthcare workers in 4 different countries with PPE, medical and food supplies, which was widely covered by media sources in those countries. Hands for Unity has broken down the barrier between the diverse ethnic groups themselves, as well as between them and the Irish community. By working together on projects, they have also made a positive contribution to the local community, particularly women who are in need. They are involved in various activities as the Taste of All Nations, which is held annually, interview, coaching, health advice, family support, irrespective of colour, race, gender, religious or ethnic backgrounds here in Drogheda. This has helped many families who are struggling as a result of unemployment and mental health issues.
The ethnic communities category, the award of recognition for services to the community goes to Culture Connect. Very well done. The outstanding award of recognition for service to the community goes to Hands for Unity. Excellent work.
Our next category is Community Health, and our first finalist is the Polio Survivor Group. Polio Survivor Group is a volunteer-run small charity that has looked after the requests and needs and supports of polio survivors for 25 years. Brendan Moore has been steering the group since he got involved 14 years ago, through press, meetings, radio interviews, fundraisings and such, keeping the group in the public domain. The group always puts their members first, with help and support during the pandemic. Our next finalist is the Red Door Project. The Red Door Project offers support and advocacy work for individuals at any stage of addiction, including one-to-one counselling, peer support, relapse prevention, addiction education, life skills and personal development, care planning and goal setting, health education, and a multiplicity of progression routes, including a special rehabilitative community employment programme. Red Door had to comply with the same COVID-19 lockdown and distancing regulations as everyone else, and this has had a serious impact on how they deliver their service. Service users were no longer able to drop in for help or for counselling, so the Red Door had to change the way they worked. Therefore, outreach work became a vital aspect of their work, one which they had wanted to get into for years but never received the adequate funding to do so, or take on the extra staff needed to do so. So existing staff members began doing outreach work on the town 3 times a week. The organisation therefore adapted to meet the needs of those affected by addiction in their local community. Red Door has continued to work hard and link in with all other great services within the region.
The community and health category. The award of recognition for service to the community goes to Post-Polio Survivor Group. Fantastic work. Outstanding award of recognition for service to the community goes to the Red Door Project. Fantastic work done by you all.
Our next category is Children and Youth, and our first finalist is Outcomers Dundalk. Outcomers Youth Service in Dundalk are a lifeline for young LGBTI young people for the whole north of the county. The service provides a range of actions including drop-in services, training for organisations, mental health supports, sexual health training, and this year, even through COVID-19, they have adapted to ensure that the best possible services are provided for young people. They have helped other youth services to set up LGBTI groups and have supported young people to get help when they need it. Outcomers Youth are also part of the Louth Youth Services network. Outcomers Youth Dundalk have made a significant difference to the lives of some of the most vulnerable young people within the North East. By providing their drop-in, training and education supports, they reach out to young people who feel lost through listening and understanding young people's needs, and they help to address issues that make young people feel accepted. Our second finalist is Engage for Change. This past 3 years, the Youth Needs Based programme has engaged with over 200 young people from 10 to 25 years old and built personal and community focus of capacity through the programme activities that ranged from after schools drop-in facilities, arts and recreation, sports programmes, training programmes, capacity building and international youth exchange programmes. Throughout COVID-19 lockdown, daily communication was maintained via social media platforms to the most vulnerable youths, and weekly engagement and programmes were maintained using WhatsApp and Zoom. The identified needs of youths during lockdown shaped the redesign of a programme of positive mental health initiatives that have been delivered by the programme. The delivery of programmes has had a positive impact on the mental health of youths in the Omeath area post-COVID, from positive body image programme, breathe and connect, giggle and wiggle workshops to laughter yoga, the Respect Sports programme, in addition to the daily and weekly interaction with the coordinators and programmes delivered. Mental health and active packs were also administered to over 100 youths.
Children and Youth category. Award of recognition for service to the community goes to Engage for Change programme. Excellent work. Outstanding award of recognition for service to the community goes to Outcomers Dundalk. Fantastic achievement.
And our final category is the Outstanding Individual Achievement. Our first finalist is Larry Magner from Blackrock Tidy Towns. Larry is a founding member of the Blackrock Tidy Towns and someone who has made an invaluable contribution to the quality of life of his adopted community. Larry spearheaded the transformation of the promenade area, which includes the provision of 3 high-quality sculptures that are the envy of the entire country. The recently installed cockle pickers joins the iconic sundial and Bradon public art features to deliver on a long-held objective of providing a trio of sculptures. Larry led the design concept and completed the complicated application process for the cocktail of funding required to deliver the projects, which have had a transformative effect on the visual impact of the village, making sure that it lives up to its motto, created by Larry, of plenty to see beside the sea. His vision, motivational and project management skills have been instrumental in Blackrock being named Ireland's tidiest small town in 2019 National Tidy Towns competition. One of the 20 best places to live in Ireland in a recent Irish Times initiative, as well as being selected by Louth County Council on 2 occasions to represent Louth in the All-Ireland Pride of Place Awards. What also sets Larry apart is his leadership on the network of Louth Tidy Towns Together, where he has served in the roles of chairman, vice chairman and treasurer, while unselfishly sharing his experience and skills with less experienced members, with the ultimate objective of ensuring that Louth puts itself firmly on the map nationally in all things tidy towns. Larry is a volunteer extraordinaire who has made a positive impact in his local community and on a countrywide scale. Our second finalist is Maeve Curtis from the Dundalk Simon community. Maeve has been arranging sleepouts for Dundalk Simon community for the past 9 years, since 2013. To date, her annual sleepout in aid of Dundalk Simon community has raised in excess of €110,000 up to December 2020. This money goes directly towards running the daycare centre in Seatown House and has also covered the cost of a men's shed. Maeve came to Dundalk Simon community with the proposal of running a sleepout, which she has coordinated with the help of her friends on an annual basis to date. In addition, Maeve has volunteered for any of our fundraising events or various bag packs, church gates, flag days and so on. Maeve is an unconditional supporter of Dundalk Simon community, assisting through the years on their fundraising measures in order to reach and help our most vulnerable in the society, i.e. our homeless. Maeve has continued to run the Dundalk Simon community sleepout throughout COVID-19 by a virtual sleepout last year, and this year's sleepout will also be virtual. Maeve's fundraising has allowed Dundalk Simon community to continue to provide and operate its services within the local community of Dundalk. The men's shed provided an opportunity for our clients over the years to partake in various woodwork initiatives, including making birdhouses, upcycling of old furniture, and so on. The shed gave our clients an opportunity to upskill as a means of structure to their day-to-day by having the men's shed to attend weekly and socialise.
The Outstanding Individual Achievement category award of recognition for service to the community goes to Maeve Curtis, Dundalk Simon Community. An excellent service provided by Maeve and the Simon community. Well done. Outstanding award of recognition for service to the community goes to Larry Magner, Blackrock Tidy Towns. Well deserved.
Finally, we would like to thank and congratulate the 29 nominees for their outstanding contribution to the communities of Louth throughout 2021.